It's 37 degrees out here, not exactly balmy. This video, by the way, you've come to Quail Studios Guitar, where you can learn to be an awesome musician. This video is about fulfilling song requests. It's about helping you with songs. It's about making your own lead sheets, and we talk a little bit about that. Some people ask me, hey Hal, do you have a lead sheet for that song? Well, I can use your help in figuring out lead sheets, and we're going to talk about what you can do and how you can do that. We're going to do an installment of What's That From? I've got one for you today, so you can guess what that is. We're going to talk about a DAW, a digital audio workstation that I've been working with lately. It's called Reaper. I really like it. But I've been having some problems with it, and so we're also going to talk about Mike DelGaudio, who's been helping me. He's a YouTuber and a voiceover artist who has really been helping me quite a bit. He's also on Patreon. And I'm going to answer a couple of questions that I've been asked about a couple of different songs lately. Look in the description for links down below to the different parts of this video, and you can navigate to these different subjects, or you can just watch the whole thing. Thanks for being here. Hey friends, Hal here. I got to go out walking for a few minutes because I've been cooped up this morning working on videos and an audiobook and things like that, and just haven't had time to do anything, so I just got to go out and walk before I start teaching at 4 p.m. And I've got 7 lessons in a row. Bang, 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 bang. Let's talk for a minute about doing a song for you on YouTube. For a song that I don't know at all, that I have to learn, to be able to play it, to learn it, to do a lead sheet on it and a video on it, probably takes me about 6 hours from start to finish. That's a long time. If you want me to do a song for you and you're asking for a lead sheet, the best thing for you to do is to actually do some preliminary work, and this is what you can do. You find the lyrics on the internet, you copy them, put them into a Word document or something. I use LibreOffice right now. Put it into 14-point type and double space it. That's what I do. And then you can send it to me either as a doc file, docx file, an ODT file. I can print it out, and then I can write the chords on it really quickly. And then I could send it back to you, and you could type in the chords where they go over the words. That would be awesome. Or you could try to figure out some of the chords yourself, and that's awesome too. So, do some work on your own. Don't wait for me to do everything for you. And that's the best way to learn how to do it yourself. To make a lead sheet, this is what you do. You put the lyrics into a document file, write the title, make the title in 16-point type, make the body of the lyrics in 14-point type, double space it, so that you can put the chords above the words where they go. Listen to the song and check all the lyrics that you copy from the internet, which you can do now. Back in the old days, before the internet, I had to listen to a song and write down the lyrics line by line. But now, boy, you can find lyrics to almost every song out there. You can even find chords if you go to sites like ultimateguitar.com. Those kinds of sites have tabs and lyrics and chords for songs that you're looking for. I will warn you, though, that those kinds of sites are riddled with errors. I use those sites sometimes when I'm looking for something to see what other people have thought of, especially if there's a song that has alternate tunings. And then I listen to the song, play it, and start doing error checking and everything. That's how I get my lead sheets. I do it all by ear. Of course, I can do it by myself, but sometimes I use those sites to help me. You may have to rely on some of those sites to get you started. Did you see my last What's That From video, where we said there was never enough time to do or say all the things that we would wish? The thing is to do as much as you can with the time that you have. I think that's the quote. And boy, that's the way I feel. There's just so many things to do, so many things I want to do, so many things I'd like to do, and there's just not enough time. So here's another one for you. And you might be thinking this when you ask me to make a video about a song or to do something for you. You might be thinking, I do not suppose you could have speed things up. Something like that. What's that from? I had some problems with a program called Reaper. It's a DAW, digital audio workstation. Really like it. Been using it for about 45 days now. And it's free for 60 days, which I really love. Full featured, which is great. I'm probably going to buy it, but I did have this problem. I'm doing an audiobook, and it was like two voices were talking when only one was supposed to be talking. And there was some latency, and so it was like an echo. And I couldn't figure it out for 5 days. Finally, I figured it out with the help of an excellent man named Mike DelGaudio. He has a YouTube channel called Booth Junkie. Really recommend him if you are wanting to get into voiceovers or doing audiobooks or that kind of thing. Or even just to work with microphones, or even understanding about Reaper, because he's the man. He knows a lot about it. There's a lot of other people there that know a lot about it too, but I'll tell you, he's got a Patreon page, and he's helped me do some problem solving, which I am very grateful for. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. By the way, if there's any problems that you have with your guitar playing, let me know and I'll help you out. Haven't seen the sun for days. Man, it's been foggy and rainy here and cold, and now it's a little bit better. Love it. When I was in college, I had a piano teacher say to me, Hal, you need to teach. And I said, I don't want to teach. He said, you need to teach. I said, I don't want to teach. He said, you need to teach. I said, I don't want to teach. And I didn't want to teach because I didn't want to be a high school instructor. I didn't want to be a teacher in, college or anything like that. I thought I wanted to be a rock star, for one thing. But I was taking piano from him. He was a concert pianist, very serious concert pianist. He's still working at Boise State University. His name is Del Parkinson. And he kept saying that to me, and I said to him one time, all right, Del, why do I need to teach? And he said something to me that I never have forgotten. He says, because you'll learn something. And you know what? I love to learn things. And so I thought, all right, I'll try it. And that's all he told me. And you know what? He helped me to get a couple of students. And I found out at that time that I really loved it. It was amazing. Let me tell you something. If you want to learn more about guitar and about the basics of guitar, then teach. Teach somebody. Teach your nephew. Teach your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad or your uncle or a neighbor or your friend. Or, if you're good enough, all you have to do is be better than the person you're teaching. You can charge them a few dollars. You can actually make a good living teaching. Let me tell you, I've made my living full-time teaching since 1993. Still doing it, by the way. Had to relocate about 1.5 years ago, but I'm up to about 35 students now. Just got 2 this week. Let me know if you need any help with that. I've thought about starting a playlist for teachers, just for teachers, to help them to understand how to do it, what to teach. Here's a question. Someone asked me, hey, can you teach You Never Forget? I think it's called Never Forget from Halo, from the game Halo. I've never played Halo. I'd have to actually learn it first. I've listened to the song. It's awesome. I love it. You want to help me out? See what you can get done on it. See what key it's in. Learn some chords, maybe do a little bit of tabs, send it to me, and I'll do my own work on it. Here's a question. Could you do any Chris de Burgh songs? I don't know any Chris de Burgh songs. In a Country Churchyard was requested. We could work on it together. Start the lead sheet. See if you can figure out some of it. Send me a link and I'll listen to it. See if I can work on it with you. Hey everybody, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. As always, you can get me on Patreon and connect with me over there, take lessons from me or whatever you want to do. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you next time. Take care.
Standing stone, wake up and talk to me. Standing stone, won't you give me eyes to see? Read it in the clouds, read it from the earth, your language holds the key.